closing in on first pitch in our nation's capital. It's the Marlins and the Nationals. Next on the show. We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the East-leading Washington Nationals. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, and you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. The guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their order will read like this. They'll go to work against the sinker ball specialist, former Tiger right-hander Doug Fister. Donovan Solano will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Second baseman, Donovan Solano.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one.
First pitch, 7:06.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. And Carroll throws him out for the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man taken care of here in the Miami first, and with that, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Rafael Furcal will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. That missed. Close. It's ball two.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
In danger of losing for a call now as the count swells to 3-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch. That's just a tough call to go against you.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Full count pitch on its way. In the air to center. And McLeod will make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Garrett Jones will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And here's a ball hit in the air. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow! Miami down in order, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Starting lineup for Washington looks like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Jamie Carroll will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for Washington, the shortstop, Jamie Carroll.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Jason Worth will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Well, for Carroll, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
And this inning's going exactly to plan. You get the leadoff double, then a ground ball to the right side by your number 2 hitter moves him over to third. Now you're set up for the big boys to drive him in.
Ryan Zimmerman will make his first appearance here, and he'll do so in a good RBI spot. Leadoff man has moved up to third now with 1 away. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
And, you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off-speed and then holding back on the swing.
Good eye there by young Zimmerman as he moves ahead in the count 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put 2 men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Already their second double of the ball game here in the first inning. He's not fooled too many guys out there to this point, that's for sure.
Bryce Harper will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. For Zimmerman, he's in scoring position with his 15th double of the year. Two and 0 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing it.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and stepping in is the first baseman, Adam LaRoche.
Okay, take opportunity, guys.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
In the dirt, but Saltalamacchia is there to smother it. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And they can't get LaRoche to chase there as that evens things at 2-2. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
He'll be disappointed with that at-bat, but potentially the saving grace might be that he got to see a lot of pitches here in the first inning, so he'll have a good idea of what's to come later on.
So 2 on with 2 away, and digging in the left-handed hitter Nate McLouth. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
And this one misses to McLouth as that evens the count at 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Greg Dobbs leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, Greg Dobbs.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And this will be fouled away. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, center fielder,
Brian Bogusevic will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Jared Saltalamacchia will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And Snyder puts it right on the target. He's out at second base.
Well, you know, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Here's the 1-0. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. But the catcher will simply apply the tag as the batter hadn't gotten far and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Anthony Rendon will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Anthony Rendon.
Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
This for the second baseman, Solano. And he's set down, 1 away.
Batting eighth, catcher, Chris Snyder.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping in is the catcher, Chris Snyder. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Doug Fister will be the batter. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Marcell Ozuna will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Marcell Ozuna.
Now here's the first pitch. Hey now, can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but It just completely locked him up there.
Jordany Valdespin will get his first opportunity now. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Oh, he finds a way to knock this down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Kevin Slowey will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Now the bunt attempt is popped up. Pfister is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Yeah, not a real easy pitch to bunt there to start the at-bat. You see there, he shows late, and that pitch is up a little. And those can be difficult to get on top of, and he winds up just popping this ball up.
Donovan Solano will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here's a ground ball to the right side, and that ball had some eyes as it sneaks into right for a two-out hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are two on with two out.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way, and that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Rafael Furcal will stand in with two on and two out here in the third. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Jamie Carroll makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Jamie Carroll.
And here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
Jason Worth will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box cam. You can see the two outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as he finds a gap for a double.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Tagged there by Dobbs, and they got him at third.
Well, I think this is just a bad decision right here. I mean, I love aggressive baseball. You know that. But you've got the number 3 hitter at the plate. Why not just stay there at second and give him a chance to drive you in?
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
The 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nationals go quietly, but they're up 1-0. Garrett Jones will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Garrett Jones.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Three and 0 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Let's go, Ned.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitcher's right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Greg Dobbs will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
And with a runner on first, you better have a catcher that you can rely on if you're going to bounce a changeup on an 0-2 count. Luckily, he does.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Brian Bogusevic will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And that misses for ball 1.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Here comes the 2-0. Now he tries to hold back, but he makes contact here, and this is looped foul. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. A tag for 1. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. So first and second with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And this is off the glove of Snyder. He can't hang on. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
Yeah, and with 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do as he bounces this pitch, and that means both runners are going to move up.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Well, that's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Marcell Ozuna will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now 0-2, you got to be wary of that changeup. This is where he likes to throw it, and it doesn't always have to be a strike.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Weakly to the right side, so he stays alive. The 2-2 coming. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they're not going to get him at the plate as 2 runs have scored, and they take a 2-1 lead.
And this right here, this is all about picking up your teammate. The last guy's up there with 1 away. He doesn't get the job done. Now he's in the dugout feeling like he's let his guys down. So what do? You pick him up by driving both guys in with a double. And that's how you build team chemistry right there.
Let's down right here, right now.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Jordani Valdespin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
And this is where you have to be smarter at the plate. There's a good chance they're working around you with the base open, so don't go helping them out.
Let's go Nationals.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to LaRoche takes care of him, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Marlins 2 and the Nats 1. Bryce Harper will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Adam LaRoche will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Bogusevic is there, 2 gone.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Nate McLeod will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First offering on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
And a pitch taken by McLeod, and it's back to 2-2 now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, very close with that one. I don't think I'd recommend taking that pitch again on a 3-2, though.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Miami's out in front, 2-1. Kevin Slowey will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
For Miami, pitcher Kevin Slowey. Here we go.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh, another sinker here, and he's got it working for him now. 0-2. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Donovan Solano will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Gets a piece of this one as it's pushed foul wide of first. Down and away, ball 1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to LaRoche is in time, 2 gone.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Rafael Furcal will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he runs and pushes one hard down the third baseline. Here's Zimmerman charging. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, this might have been one of those balls where he just needed to take a bite out of it at third. You can see him charge in, barehand the thing, and then try to whip it over there to first base, but he winds up throwing it wildly.
Garrett Jones will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that two-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
Let's go, DC.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And they'll pitch out, but Furcal stays put. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. One left for Miami. They lead it 2-1. Anthony Rendon will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Chris Snyder will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
See you, Nats.
First pitch on the way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Come now, here we go.
Out of play.
Whoa, avoid the new.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Doug Fister will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Here we go.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. The tag gets one.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Jamie Carroll will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
0-1 for count.
Two out here and a runner at second. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two.
Yeah, come on, Nat.
Too high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with two away.
Now on 3-2, you got to go with your strength.
Let's go, Nat.
And he takes ball four. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with two away.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Jason Worth, see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First pitch coming. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Let's go, Nat.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Here we go.
A little bit outside, 2-1.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Lined hard to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Our score remains 2-1. Greg Dobbs will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Third baseman, Greg Dobbs.
And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. That sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Brian Bogusevic will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. Here's the first offering. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Whew. That's one of his best pitches tonight.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the fourth, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
Jared Saltalamacchia will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first two at-bats. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, come on.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Carroll is there, and the side is retired. Ryan Zimmerman will get the first shot here when we come back. It's the Marlins 2 and the Nats 1. And there is Ryan Zimmerman. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Got him reaching there as this is fouled off to the right, and it's 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing from Zimmerman as this one's on the ground to short. Throw by for Call, and there's one down.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will make the play out there as he ran to the right spot, and there are 2 away now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And as of this moment, they're currently tied for second in that department. Adam LaRoche come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
All right, let's go.
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball's in there, 1 and 2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
One, 2. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again.
Come on.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1 and 2. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Another 1-2 delivery. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off.
Here we go.
And they can't get LaRoche to chase there as that evens things at 2 and 2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-1. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Tyler Clippard.
Marcell Ozuna will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
high and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Change up low, 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick seventh inning here.
Jordany Valdespin will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And that misses 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. He's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Rob Brantley will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Here's the first offering. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. The 1-0 pitch is served on the ground to third. Up with the ball is Zimmerman. Throw on to LaRoche is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still lead it 2-1. Carlos Marmol will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Carlos Marmol.
Nate McLeod will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder, Nate.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Here we go, Nationals.
Outside, 3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
And this will be fouled away. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Anthony Rendon will step in, a base hit in his last time. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Come on.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Solano for one. On to Jones at first. It's a double play.
And this just undoes a lot of the work done by the leadoff hitter. Remember, he made the guy on the mound burn through a ton of pitches before he actually reached base. But instead of capitalizing on that, the next guy turns right around and bounces into a double play.
Chris Snyder will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Well, let's go, Nationals.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Nothing doing for Washington. They still trail it here 2-1. Donovan Solano will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away.
Well, that's back-to-back curveballs right there, and he couldn't really square either of them up, and he's retired easily on the flyout.
Rafael Furcal will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Tried to go out of the zone there as he reaches to foul this one off to the left. 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. In danger of losing for a call now as the count swells to 3-1. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And McLeod will make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this is great work by a setup man here. You know, his task coming in was to keep this ball game close, and he's done that all right as he's retired 5 in a row since coming on in the 7th inning.
Garrett Jones will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. A.J. Ramos is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
A.J. Ramos.
Denard Span will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Denard Span.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is low, ball 1. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now.
Now he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit. And all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
Ian Desmond will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now a swing and another ground ball. This one out to short. Up with it is Furcaw. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
Now batting. Left fielder, Jason Worth.
Jason Worth will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Let's go Nats.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now here's a swing by Worth and a ball driven well out to deep left field. And don't write this inning off yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he'll round third and try for it all. And he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Our score remains 2-1. Ian Desmond will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
For the Nationals. Now playing shortstop, number 20.
Ross Detweiler will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Number 48, Ross Detweiler.
Greg Dobbs will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Greg Dobbs.
Go guys, come on.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here he comes on 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Full count now, 3-2. Brian Bogusevic waits on deck. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Brian Bogusevic will stand in, called out on strikes his last time. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Fouled straight back. Here's one hit towards the hole from deep in the hole. And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are two gone.
Yeah, and this late in a game, an error would have really hurt. This throw's not a real good one, so that's a great job there at first of staying with it and then keeping his foot on the bag.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Harper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 2-1. Steve Cishek is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 31, Steve Cishek.
Ryan Zimmerman will step in, a groundout victim his last time.
Third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Go now, Big D.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
This is not the way you want to start the 9th inning on the mound. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Now, in a 1-run game, that puts a tying run on base to start things out.
Bryce Harper will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Taken outside for ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2-0 on the way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping in as the first baseman, Adam LaRoche. Easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Let's go!
2-1 now to LaRoche. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Full count, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. And he comes through with extra bases. Will they wave that tying run home? Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away. Nate McLeod will get a shot now with the tying run in scoring position and the possible winning run over at first with one away. Sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Dobbs will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Anthony Rendon will stand in now with the tying and winning runs on base and 2 men gone here in the ninth. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time with it.
back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Well, you started to get a sense that this was coming. They have come roaring all the way back in this game to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. Unbelievable.
Carter Capps will come on needing to get the final out here to send this one into extra innings. Wilson Ramos will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Danny Espinoza will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 8, Danny Espinoza.
Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Come on, Nat.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And this is on the ground toward the hole. On to first with it is Jones as he steps on the bag to retire the side. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Wilson Ramos will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Danny Espinoza will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. And now the right-handed batting Jeff Baker is in the on-deck circle. It looks like he'll be called upon to pinch hit here.
Baker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And LaRoche will just take this to the bag himself for the out. Giancarlo Stanton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Hit hard, but foul. Fouled back. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I'd throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Adeiny Echeverria will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Adeiny Echeverria.
A look over to Stanton, and now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
He's trying to run. Got a free swinger coming up.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0.
But you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
Donovan Solano will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Marlins down quietly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Jeff Baker will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 10, Jeff Baker.
Giancarlo Stanton will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Jacob Turner will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. And there's a fellow who had some late game heroics as a pinch hitter in 07. Scott Hairston grabs a shillelagh and he moves on deck. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Here's another look at that 3-pitch sequence. There's a slider for good morning, a curveball, good afternoon, and then he's going to go to the good live fastball, and that tells him good night, everybody.
Ian Desmond will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Jason Worth.
Jason Worth will get another shot. Remember, he was thrown out trying for the inside the park home run last time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
A 1-1 on its way to Worth. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Nothing across here this half. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Jerry Blevins will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11. Donovan Solano try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
All right, here's an easy strikeout.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high. Ball 3.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
That one's in there. 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, and here in extra innings, you just need one little spark, something that can get you going. You know, we've seen a leadoff walk to be the difference in a ball game more times than once, so they need to take advantage of this.
Rafael Furcal will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Now a late square, and this is popped up. And it's a perfect bunt as they can't even get to the ball. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here.
Well, they're trying to bunt that go-ahead base runner into scoring position, but this is great instincts to know you still got a shot at second base, so they take it. They come away with the force.
Garrett Jones will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against them in this series.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. Got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Greg Dobbs will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Over to first with it is LaRoche, and that will be that. Marlins lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ryan Zimmerman will get us going now in the home half of the 11th.
Third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
This is hit on the first pitch to Furcal at short. Throw by Furcal, and there's 1 down.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Adam LaRoche will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Oof. I'll tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And they can't get LaRoche to chase there, as that evens things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Stanton is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Nationals gone in order. Score remains 2-2. Craig Stammen will come on now as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Brian Bogusevic will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Swing and a liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud line out.
Jared Saltalamacchia will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Jeff Baker will stand in. He grounded out his first time. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit.
Okay, don't get rattled.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. The 1-0. 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Three and 0. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
The 3-0. And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. One left for Miami, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Nate McLeod will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half.
Nate McLeod.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Come on, Nat.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, you know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Danny Espinoza will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Good eye.
And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now.
And from where I'm sitting, you know, this guy looks to be a guy that's starting to rush out there now. Might not be a bad idea for the catcher to try and slow him down a bit.
pays off. Ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Wilson Ramos will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Get the runner across.
And this is fouled straight back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And you know what, guys? That could turn out to be the most important play of this game so far. They roll the dice and send him with 1 away, but he's in there safely. And now you've got all sorts of opportunities to end this thing with a base hit.
And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with 1 away. Craig Stammen will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And even with the whole ballpark knowing that this was coming, he's able to put this one down. And that moves the winning run up to third base now with 1 out. So how do you decide to attack things defensively? Or offensively, for that matter?
Ian Desmond will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that 1 swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. Washington is victorious in this one, 3-2. Good night from D.C.